Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, students. My name is J3MW4P2, your mathematics teacher. I'm welcoming you to the period 2 of our e-learning class for this week, mathematics class. In the last period, we started the topic, formulae, substitution and change of subject. And we were able to look at formulae and substitution in the last period. For this period, we are going to look at change of subject of formula. Change of subject of formula. Formula means the relationship between two or more variables. And it's an expression which shows the relationship between two or more variables. For example, y is equal to x plus 5, where x and y's are variable, is a formula that shows the relationship between x and y. Subject of a formula means the variable on its own, usually on the left hand side. That is what we mean by subject of a formula is a variable that is standing on its own, which is usually at the left hand side of the equation. Other variables will be at the right hand side of the equation. For example, in the formula y is equal to x plus 5, y is the subject of the formula because y is the one standing alone, while other quantities are at the other side of the equation. Now, changing the subject of a formula means rearranging the formula so that a different variable will be on its own, e.g., making x the subject of the formula y is equal to x plus 5 will give us x is equal to y minus 5. The original formula is y is equal to x plus 5, and this has been rearranged to give us x is equal to y minus 5. In this case, x has been made the subject of the formula. To have a clear understanding of this, let's look at some examples. Example 1. Make x the subject of the formula y is equal to x plus 3. In this formula, y is the subject of the formula, and they want us to make x the subject of the formula. That is, where y is, they want x to be there, and other quantities will be at the other side. So we require x to be the subject of the formula. The subject is written on the left, so we switch the side to get x on the left. Solution. Let's switch the side. That is, we rewrite the formula in such a way that we have x at the other side. So if this is done, we have x plus 3 is equal to y. Now, the next thing is, how do we make only x to be here and other variable will be at the other side? So we undo the addition because 3 is being added to x and we don't want it there. So let's undo this addition, and remember, to undo addition, we subtract. So we subtract that 3 from both sides, and that will give us x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to y minus 3. And when this is simplified, it gives us x is equal to y minus 3. Now, x is the subject of the formula because x is standing alone, while y minus 3 at the other side. Example 5. Make b the subject of a is equal to 5 minus b. A is equal to 5 minus b. Solution. Let's switch sides by rewriting the formula. It's going to be 5 minus b is equal to a. 5 minus b is equal to a. Then, in this one now, minus b is subtracted from 5 to give a. Then, we want to make b the subject of the formula. So, we need to undo that 5 from both sides. So, and that is going to be subtraction of 5 from both sides. So, we have 5 minus b is equal to a minus 5. Solving this, we have minus b is equal to a minus 5. And we are not done because what we have is minus b. And the question says it is b. We should make the subject of the formula. And minus b is equal to a minus 5 means that minus 1 is multiplying b here. Because minus 1 times b will give us minus b. So to undo this minus 1, we have to divide both sides by minus 1. So dividing both sides by minus 1, we have minus b over minus 1 is equal to minus a over minus 1 minus b over minus 1. So minus b over minus 1 will give us b. Minus over minus is plus. Then a over minus 1 will give us minus a. And minus 5 over minus 1 will give us plus 5. And when this is rearranged, we have b is equal to 5 minus a, which is the subject of the formula. Let's move to example 6. Make x the subject of y is equal to x plus m. The first thing is to switch sides. So we rewrite the formula in such a way that x plus m will be here, y will be at the other side because we are targeting x. So x plus m is equal to y. Then we don't want anything to start with x, so we undo plus m by subtracting m from both sides. And that will give us x plus m minus m is equal to y minus m. When this is solved, we have x is equal to y minus m, which is now the subject of the formula. So far, so good in this topic. We are able to look at formulae and substitution. And now we've also looked at change of subject of formula. And this is where we are ending this second period. Remember, we still have one more period to go for this week. Until then, when I will come your way again, please revise your notes, read it thoroughly, and understand everything we've done so far. My name is Oladimeji TA once again, your mathematics teacher. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.